I was just looking at a few of my TikTok videos, and I noticed that I don't really put a caption or a tag on none of my videos. And I noticed when I be watching my videos, I be looking at the tag, the TikTok be putting on my videos. And the last video I made, they tagged me with animal psychic. Like, where in that video do I talk about animal psychics? And then one of my videos, like, what the hell? Like, TikTok be putting me in the most craziest categories. Like, what the hell is that? Like, you know. But what a lot of people don't understand is that before this earth got recreated to be what it is now, animals were like the mammals there. Because y'all do know, I know y'all gotta know that even though we human beings, we are still animals. We are animals. We are mammals. So human beings are mammals. So human beings are animals too. But it's just that they recreated the mammal. See, we not the original mammals that we were. We are the new upgrade mammals. See, before this earth got invaded, we were all mammals living on earth. And the mammals that we were, we adapted to the earth. And the animals that was around us, the other different kinds of animals, we could adapt to them. Because even though we were different mammals and animals, we all understood each other. We all understood what we were saying, and we were all working together because we were different kinds of mammals. And the way that we were as mammals and different animals, we worked together. That's what made Earth so beautiful. So when y'all be walking and y'all be hearing different animals and they be making these sounds, these are basically their way of speaking. We just don't understand it because when they recreated us, they gave us the language. But who we were as mammals, we didn't have a language at all. I don't even know if I should be saying this on TikTok because I said this before on one of my pages and they banned the video. And I don't have any violations. I don't really have anything going on with this page right now, and I'm kind of lucky. So I'm not going to discuss that on this video. I'm going to share it on my YouTube. But it's a lot of things that, and a lot of people be asking me, how do you know? How do you know that? Like, and I tell them I don't know. I just know. But I can't say that I don't know because I do know. I know in my spirit, I know in my soul. It's almost like I was there because when I talk and I'm sure of it. And I don't know how I'm so sure. I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to go deep into that because I don't really like talking about myself. But when you look at different animals and they don't really talk like us, the reason why they don't talk like us is because we were giving a language. We were giving this language. English is a very, to be real honest, English is a very new language. English is a new language. We didn't always have English. We had tons and tons of different languages. It's just that as they evolve human beings to be more dumber, they give us language to be more dumber. This is why English is a cursed language. To be real honest, you hear how people be saying, why you curse all the time? Why you curse? Why you gotta say ass and fuck? You cursing. No, the English language itself is a curse language. When you cussing, saying ass and bitch and all that, that's profanity. It's a difference between using profanity and using curse words. The English language itself is a curse language. This is why they made sure that the chosen people knew the curse language. Because every day when we speak, we are cursing ourselves and we are cursing the people around us and we don't even know it. So, but who we were as beings, We didn't have a language. We were telepathy beings. We didn't need to talk. I can walk up to you and know everything about you. And we talk with our minds. We talk with our consciousness. And the sounds, y'all not gonna believe me, but I know this for a fact. The sounds that came out of our mouths, they wasn't like this. It wasn't a language, you know. It wasn't none of that. But the sound that came out of our mouths, well, it wasn't noise. I can't say it was noise, but the sounds that came out of our mouth, it was so beautiful. It sounded like instruments. This is why we were able to vibrate each other so high. This is why Earth was such a high vibrational world. See, Earth is a very high vibrational planet. The beings that invaded it made it low vibrational. But this is why everything on Earth was alive, because everything on this planet was high vibrational, even us. The sounds that came out of our mouths was so beautiful. You ever heard a song and the song sounds so beautiful until it touches your heart, and it's like, that's the most beautifulest sound. And now you got tears coming out of your eyes because you can actually feel the singer's soul in your soul. You ever heard a person sing, or you ever heard an instrument and it's so beautiful until it brings tears to your eyes, and you can actually feel that instrument. You can actually hear that person singing in your soul, and it's so beautiful until it's like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. And now all of a sudden you're crying, but you're not crying in sadness. You're crying because it's so beautiful. That's how our voices sound. Our voices, the sound that came out of our mouths was so beautiful until we was vibrating each other just by the sound that came out of our mouths. This is why when they came on Earth, they were so shocked at what they saw. Like, because where they come from, it wasn't nothing like that. They rely solely on gold. But the planet Earth, of how it originally was, it was us that made the planet for what it was. Earth provided everything that we needed to have an eternal life. And we were the one that vibrated the Earth as high as it was, because we had everything that we needed to keep us in high vibration. So when we was to move our mouths and sound come out, it would be so beautiful until I could be talking to you, for an example. I could be talking to you in my mind with telepathy, who we are. But every now and then you're going to hear sound. I could open up my mouth and say, ah! You know, I could make a voice. And it's so beautiful until, you know, I'm excited when I hear it. You know, like, oh, wow. And when we be in high vibrations, just talking to each other, and we are making sound because we are vibrating each other. Because we didn't have a language. We talked with our mind. We were telepathy beings. We talk with our mind. And when we do make noise, we will get excited, and our vibrations will get excited and high. And this is why we didn't know what a God was. We didn't know what no God was. We didn't need a God. We didn't know what God, who was God? Like, what? You know? They recreated us, and they gave us a God. And matter of fact, when they recreated us to who we are now, they wanted us to call them their God. That's where the whole God comes from. Because when they recreated when they recreated mankind, and they made the Homo sapien beings, which is us, the fact that they created us, they're now our gods because they created us. So the fact that they created us, we look at them as gods, because without them, we would not be here. This is where the God word comes from. God doesn't come from the original creation of life. We didn't know what God was because we were gods. We were gods. This earth belongs to us, but when they invaded the earth, they wanted to be the new gods of the earth. They wanted to claim everything that belongs to us. And when they recreated us, they said, we are now your God. You do what we say, you know. But that's why